I was talking about people of color in the media space with one of my friends the other night, and we were talking about Marvel, and we were talking about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which I haven't seen, but I'm going to see it eventually because I am a Marvel fan.
Okay.
But it's even seeing representation in superheroes because Falcon is black, and we did watch one of the behind the scenes extras and the writers were talking about the writing process because it's set in an alternate universe, modern day, but in this universe racism obviously still exists. It's just got aliens and mostly aliens in it, but we talked about like racism in America and how it would impact like these storylines like Captain America. Like they did also bring up like the Tuskegee trials, because with Captain America they were trying to experiment and create a super soldier. And
Mm.
so and so they found out, oh, spoiler alert for anyone that watches Disney and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I am sorry. I haven't seen it, but I already had it spoiled for me, so I'm spoiling it for you. They had been trying the same super soldier serum, and it was going terribly wrong and killing people, obviously, because it's a super soldier serum. And they were testing it out on black soldiers during the Vietnam War
Wow.
in this storyline. And we were talking about like me and my friend were talking about how like people were on message boards and like fan sites being like, why did they have to get political about this? And I was like, no, Tuskegee, like this isn't new thing. This isn't a new thing that they just came up with. We have historical context for for this to exist.
Yeah, this is not out of nowhere. This has happened. It's just so amazing to me the people, and I'm assuming the people who are upset that it got political or white people. It's
Mm-hmm.
just so amazing. I mean, with sports, you see athletes really stepping out and
Yeah.
talking about Black Lives Matter and just social justice issues, human rights issues.
Mm-hmm.
And people are. I remember. I can't remember the name of it of the person, but they said that they can't wait till sports go back to what it was before without the politics, and people ate them up. Things
Oh,
are not going back. Things are not going back. That is the problem.
Jackie Robinson, like seeing the movie with Chadwick Boseman, 42,
hmm
like these space
Space.
black and brown people occupying spaces that were not built for them, and
hmm
now occupying space, taking space, creating space, it's making white people uncomfortable.
Yes. They can't wait to go back. Like, clearly that was not working for all of us. And it won't, and I love it. It's not going to go back. We're not, okay, first of all, it's not political.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need to get that out. And then second of all, it's not going to go back. I mean, for a while, and I mean, in some ways, athletes, actors, actresses, people have been like kept in a little box and they're not able to talk about
Just stay in their
certain things.
lane.
Hmm?
They were told stay in your lane.
Yes, they were shut
Space.
up and ball, right? Somebody told
Space.
LeBron James that, yeah, like stay in your space. And now they've expanded it and they are who they are authentically, unapologetically. Why? Like,
Mm-hmm.
why would they go, why would they go back? Like, it's not
Why
happening.
why would you stay in your lane, quote unquote, if someone is an athlete of color and they're telling them not to be political? And I was like, oh, okay, can they retire their face? What are you asking for? Because they are still going to be a person of color in a predominantly white space.
Yes. And
And
it's, I mean, like, who are you to tell them, no, stop? I remember when the NFL came back during the pandemic and Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson were playing. Okay, so Houston Texans and
I
I
love
know,
that you're a
for my
sports
home.
person.
Oh my gosh, they are my life. But they stood like arm in arm at the beginning of the game, just like as a symbol of standing with Black Lives Matter. And people booed them. It's like these are predominantly Black and brown guys who deal with racism. Do you
Mhm.
really expect them not to say anything?
Colin Kaepernick, like his entire career was derailed.
Hmm.
His entire career was derailed because guess who occupies the spaces of power in professional sports? It ain't people of color all the time.
It's not Black and brown.
Who are
I
the
do
owners?
love.
Who are the
There
owners
is,
of these teams?
yeah, people who very much so benefit from these very racist stay in your space, stay in your lane rhetoric.
It's it's ultimately white control and white censorship again.
Hmm.
Ah!
I do love in the WNBA and the National Women's Soccer League and WSL, there are a lot of women owners who are coming forward. There are a lot of Black and brown owners who are coming forward. And there, so I remember with the NBA, one of WNBA, one of the players now is a partial owner of, I think the team she played with, Black woman. I love it. I'm here for it.
Where are these news stories? We don't hear about this.
Mm.